Hello friends. Let me share with you a truly unique and personal story about Riley Keough, daughter of Lisa Marie Presley, and her experience with a man the world knows as the king of pop, Michael Jackson, but to her, was simply, Mimi. Yes, Riley recently revealed that her nickname for Michael Jackson was, Mimi, when he was her stepdad, and it gives us a rare, heartfelt glimpse into a chapter of her life that most of us could never imagine. Now, many of you might remember the whirlwind marriage between Lisa Marie Presley and Michael Jackson back in the 90s. They were married from 1994 to 1996. It was a highly publicized relationship, but for Riley, life during that time was just, well, normal. During a recent appearance on Today with Hoda and Jenna, Riley reflected on those days and shared a bit about what it was like having Michael Jackson as her stepdad. She said, and I quote, "I understand that my life was not normal, but for me, it just felt normal. In hindsight, I understand that it was a big thing of them together, but it felt very normal. They lived together, took me to school, and did all the regular married stuff. It's fascinating to think that what seemed so monumental to the rest of the world was, in her eyes, just a part of her everyday life." But this isn't the first time Riley has opened up about her relationship with Michael Jackson. Back in 2017, she spoke about it in an interview with the New York Times Magazine, where she painted a vivid picture of her childhood, describing her time split between two incredible places, Graceland, the iconic home of Elvis Presley, and Neverland Ranch, Jackson's fantasy-like estate. She described Neverland as being at Disneyland all day, a place filled with toys, animals, and children, capturing the sense of wonder that defined her childhood experience. Riley also wrote about Michael Jackson in People magazine, expressing her deep love for him. She called him an amazing person, and said she was lucky to have had the experiences they shared. She also mentioned that she hoped Jackson could find peace, saying he deserves to be free from all of that, referring to the immense pressures and struggles he faced during his lifetime. Her words reflect a profound connection and respect for a man who, despite his global fame, was a loving and playful stepfather to her. Let's not forget the backdrop of this story. Lisa Marie Presley and Michael Jackson first met in 1970 when Lisa Marie was just a child, but it wasn't until the early 1990s, when Presley was still married to Riley Keough, that their romance blossomed. The two eloped in May 1994, but by December 1995, they had separated, and their divorce was finalized in early 1996. Despite the end of their marriage, they remained close friends, with Lisa Marie continuing to speak fondly of Jackson in the years that followed. For Riley Keough, these memories show a side of Michael Jackson that many never saw, a loving stepfather who embraced his role in her life. It's clear that, for her, those years were filled with love, joy, and experiences that shaped her childhood in ways that, looking back, were far from ordinary, even if they felt that way at the time. This story reminds us that, behind the fame and the headlines, there are real, human connections, genuine moments of love and care that transcend the public eye. Riley's memories offer us a touching perspective on Michael Jackson, not as the world's king of pop, but simply as Mimi, her stepdad. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.